What is up, gentlemen? NYKF31 here, Madden 17, salary cap ranked. And the aftermath of Championship Sunday, we have our two Super Bowl participants. We have the Atlanta Falcons and we have the New England Patriots. In honor of the NFC champion Atlanta Falcons, I'm in this game using the Atlanta Falcon playbook. They're next on the playbook review series anyway. I got the Cowboys review and the Eagles review chopped up and ready to go and to upload soon. But anyhow, yeah. In honor of the NFC champion Atlanta Falcons, we're going to be using their playbook for a bit. Screw the Pats, they get nothing. They already have everything. The hell with them. But anyway, both games, blowouts, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? I think the first game is pretty cut and dry. I think the Packers just ran out of gas. You have a rested, relatively healthy, fast, and athletic Falcons team waiting in the wings at home, indoors, on a fast track with a historically great offense stat wise. Waiting in the wings, and you have the Packers who've been playing pretty much intense must win football for about 10 weeks or so. And they're all beat up, and it just all came to a head when the Falcons, hit the gas pedal and the Packers were forced to respond and hit the gas pedal in response. There was nothing there. There was nothing left in the tank to reach for, and the game snowballed, got out of hand, and it was all over. Atlanta's defense, they're young, but they're really fast and athletic, and it really showed. They were flying all over the field. They were getting pressure in Aaron Rodgers' face. Receivers had problems getting separation. They swarmed the ball. They made Ty Montgomery pay the price for having to run the ball. I mean, he's kind of forced into running back duty out of so many injuries, but that's the reason why. One of the reasons why I don't like how much they put him back there. He's a wide receiver. His body just cannot hold up to that, and it showed. He got knocked out of the game a couple of times. You can't put a 180 something pound wide receiver by trade in the backfield and have him run between the tackles and not have that catch up to him, either in terms of ball security or just plain health. He can't take those hits on a consistent basis from defensive linemen and linebackers. It's going to take its toll on him, and it did. But be that as it may, I'm happy for the Falcons. The Falcons have wasted so many really good teams over the years. They really have. How many 12 and 4, 13 and 3, 14 and 2 Falcons teams have you seen that have nothing to show for their seasons? So I'm really happy for them. I'm happy for Matt Ryan that he had, or that he now has this stage to show how good he's become. I've watched so many Matt Ryan games over the years, and I'm a fan of the guy, so good for him. Now, on to the Steelers and the Pats. Disappointed in Pittsburgh, disappointed in Tomlin and their approach to that game. I get it. They're committed to their philosophy on defense. They're going to play a lot of split field safety, and they're going to be playing a lot of zone, cover two, and quarters coverage mostly. Mostly cover two, but with quarters, and they'll play some rotation, three deep, and some cover six. But it's mostly going to be cover two. You want to play that way? Fine. But you cannot have all the mistakes that they made. If you're going to play that style of defense, you have to be super disciplined. Everyone has to be committed to doing their job. They cannot be suckered in by route combos. They cannot have mental breakdowns. And they just had them over and over again. And you cannot allow receivers to just release free down the seams. They did that all game long. They don't have man coverage personnel. William Gay, zone coverage corner. Cockrell, zone coverage corner. Artie Burns, he has the athletic skills to play man, but he's raw. He came out a year early, and I actually think he's going to be a decent player, but he's green as grass. Technique is just god awful. He has lots to learn. And the one time they did play man coverage, Gay was beat by a clean 5 yards, so understandable. So if you're going to play zone coverage, you can't have those mental lapses. You got Mike Mitchell flying from deep center field on run action, and he gets flea flickered on. You have I can't even count what the Patriots were doing all night. They were running switch concepts where they would either wheel or run a post through one zone and replace the vacated defender with another receiver. They were even doing that with fullbacks. You had fullbacks out there with no one around them for 10 yards. It was just astounding how many assignment busts they had all night long. There were so many times when a Steeler defender was caught 2-on-1 because someone was not where they were supposed to be, or no one on one, which was the case on one of Chris Hogan's other touchdowns. Two of the most wide open touchdowns you'll ever get. So you had that problem all night. They couldn't rush the passer at all. Again, if you're going to be a zone heavy team and you're going to basically rush 4 or 5, you better get there. If you can't get there and the quarterback is any good, you're dead. If your zone blitzes are not working and there's 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds to throw the ball, you're dead. You have guys covering in space who shouldn't be for that long, and you're going to get gashed. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But even with all of those mistakes and mishaps, they still had a chance to make a game out of it. They get down to the goal line and screw that up. I don't know much about the Steelers OC, but he had a bad night. 3rd and 1, he's chucking the ball deep. You get down to the goal line, you have a chance to get back into the game and kind of stabilize things, and you screw that up. You get down there, you run the ball fine. You gotta run play action one of those two downs on 1st down or 2nd down. You get stuffed on 1st down. The Pats on 2nd down, they had 3 people crashing through that A gap. You run play action there, you have someone wide open in the end zone like we've all seen a million times. They run on 1st down, they run on 2nd down, 3rd down. They got to throw. It's stoned. Ben is forced to throw a pass short of the end zone, and it doesn't work. And the game was over from there, basically. So, very disappointing. So, that is that. We have our 2 Super Bowl teams. I'll give more on my thoughts on that matchup later on, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.